Hello to all. The information I'm about to read is taken from www.joyofsatan.org. Gods or guardians to humans. A close friend of mine and myself were working a Ouija board. She asked if there was a guardian demon for her. The planchette spelled out Gooson. Later on, Gooson appeared to her in a dream. A couple of weeks later, I drew his sigil. We took it to the tattoo shop, and she had it tattooed on her arm. She has made some major improvements, and things have been going well for her. My demon is not a Goetic demon, and I had some trouble finding his sigil, but I found it, and I did the same. I also had his name tattooed on my arm under his sigil. We don't have to have tattoos to get in touch with our guardian demons. There are several methods for contact. One method is to use a Ouija board. We don't have to have another person working a Ouija board with us. I work my board all alone most of the time. When there are two or even more people working a Ouija board, this can create a distraction, and this can cause the board to give inaccurate answers. In addition, there are many times when one wishes to ask personal or private questions. This is best when done alone, where one can relax into a trance, which is also helped in operating a Ouija board. When I was new, my demon first communicated through letters. You are, see you, for goodbye. This way, I definitely knew this was for real, as I expected words. Another interesting thing, he also rules an astrological point, and that planet is exactly on the point in the sign that he rules in my astrology chart. This is not the norm, though, as I found later, that he and I were extremely close in the past, like thousands of years ago. Another method of finding out who a guardian demon is to use a pendulum. You will need a decent pendulum and a wide mouth of a glass jar. Start out by asking how many letters are in his or her name. The pendulum will start to circle, then stop, then circle again, then stop, and again make circles until it completely stops. Count the number of the times it makes circle, and here you will have the number of the letters in your demon's name. Dangle the pendulum, holding in between your thumb and index finger in the glass jar, keeping your hand outside of and directly over the jar. Begin with the first letter and ask the pendulum if it is A, B, C, and so on. When the pendulum hits the side of the glass jar, write down the letter and continue on to the next letter in his or her name. Again, going through the alphabet. Make sure you are completely relaxed and preferably in a trance for an accurate reading. Using a Ouija board is also an excellent way of establishing contact and getting answers, especially for those who are new to Satanism. Those of us who are experienced normally communicate with our demons telepathically. My demon definitely wanted to make a contact with me. He helped me with spirituality and how to better relate to Satan when I was new. He also helped me with meditation and other spiritual exercises. For those of you who are doing yoga and or chakra work, just be persistent. It took me a couple of months when I started at age 13. I was too young to understand what yoga was really all about, but I definitely could feel the energy. Our guardian demons can help us in our magic and spirituality. Thank you for listening.